Good morning, everyone. Jill here with North Texas Vegetable Gardening, canning recipes, a little bit of everything, and we are unboxing our Harvest Right freeze dryer. You can see they packaged it up really well. Everything all looks to be intact, but let's go in and see what goodies we got with it. So what we got, we did get the oil. We did not get the oilless pump. And they sent us 2 oil filtration systems, and then we got 5 bottles of this high vacuum pump oil, the premium. We also received an impulse sealer, but honestly we have that big vac pack, so I think that we probably will not be putting this to use anytime soon. We think that vac pack is going to do exactly what we want it to do as well. We received 5 of the trays. That's exciting. And goodness, we got 5 packs of 300cc oxygen absorbers. Each pack or each box has 50 absorbers in it. And what I like about it is they packed these in little packets of 10 absorbers each, because if you do not keep these from any oxygen, they will ruin. So this will allow us to use 10 at a time without exposing the others. We also received various sizes of the Mylar bags. My husband got the 10 by 14 and he got the 8 by 12. It looks like we got the majority in the 10 by 14. So I'll have to go on and order some smaller packs and maybe even some smaller than the 8 by 12 so that we can do individual servings. But gosh, it looks like we're just about ready to go whenever we get this thing set up and running. So this is going to be our Harvest Right freeze dryer's home for now. It is in a portion of the house where we keep it very cold. And so, goodness, my kitchen is starting, guys, to get filled up with all these food processing appliances, but I'm very excited about it. And next we're going to talk about why we went ahead and decided to invest, because it's a pretty big investment in this food freeze dryer at this time. So let's talk more about why we decided to make this very large investment on this Harvest Right freeze dryer. Excuse me. It is, guys, a sign of the times, I think. I don't know if you're watching other channels out there, but we've been concerned for a while, and that's why we've ramped up our gardening, and that's why we got that second high tunnel, because we're very serious about food preservation. Now, we will not be buying from those other companies any longer, simply because we're going to be doing it ourselves. No other reason. They are good companies, and if you need to use them to make sure that your pantry is secure, then they are really good companies. I've seen very good ratings. I mean, there's some off ones, but for the most part, they're good companies and they have a good product. So not to knock them at all, it's just that we're going to do it ourselves. So if you're going to start to invest in freeze-dried food, dehydrated food, you want to make sure and diversify your pantry. And the reason why is because dehydrated and freeze-dried food needs water. And if that's the route you decide to go, which is great, then you want to make sure you have a great water source on hand. We do. We happen to have several water sources that we have prepared for, and we're going to prepare even more. But we also, to diversify in our pantry, can our own goods, which are ready to eat, just heat up, like our stews and our soups. And we've got some tomatoes canned, and we've got green beans and corn, beets, turnips. So all those are ready to eat. They don't need water. You just put them in a pan and heat them up. And I also buy canned goods from the store, whenever they're on sale. Your green beans and your corns and your beans. We love ranch style beans here in Texas. That's a house staple here, let me tell you. So we have ranch style beans, pinto beans, and we also have some green beans and corn. So be sure and think about diversifying your staples and diversifying your pantry. And make sure that if you do decide to go with the freeze dryer or dehydrated foods, that you have a good water source, and just cover all your bases. That's the best advice I can give you. Diversification is really good. So if you noticed on any of those cans, I ordered from those companies. A bunch of vegetables, like I got celery and I got onion flakes. I got things that I could make soups with, because just in case that our family was here with us, I would need to make a big pot of something. We also have Spam, and we have some canned meat back there. We will also dehydrate some meat. We'll also can some meat. We just want to make sure that we try to cover all of our bases in the event that we are forced to depend on our garden and what we already have. Now, keep in mind that although inflation is running rampant right now, and food is going up like crazy, prices are, what we are buying food for the price of now, this is going to triple or quadruple our pantry back there. We will be able to buy at the prices now. We will be able to go ahead and preserve it. I do need to do some canning of meat as well, but we're going to focus on some of this freeze drying and get a lot of the vegetables. And you know, I've got both those high tunnels. I got that one we put up last fall, and then this other one's going up, and it'll be planted in this fall. And we hope to get 3 seasons, if not 4, out of our high tunnel. So we will be putting back everything that we can and diversifying our pantry. We're also going to do eggs. We're going to do casseroles. We're going to do ready-to-eat meals. And the reason why we're going to do the ready-to-eat meals is because as me and my husband work outside on this farm all day, and it's hot and we're tired, the last thing we want to do is go cook dinner. So this freeze dryer is really going to save us money in the end. It was a big chunk up front, but it's really going to save us money. Number one, it's going to save us time as well, and time is money as far as I'm concerned. So we'll be able to go in and just throw some hot water on something and heat it up and eat, and really good food. The thing about this freeze-dried food is that it maintains its nutritional value, almost 100%. So that's all really, really great news to us. But it's also going to save us money in electricity. I know that it's going to take some to run, but during the summer months when it's hot, last thing I want to do is go in my kitchen and turn on my oven or turn on my stove and heat up the place, even more. So this is really, there's all kinds of things to consider whenever you're thinking about getting you a freeze dryer and becoming a little bit more self-sustainable. So I believe this is going to probably pay for itself within a year, maybe a year and a half, but very excited about it. And we will be doing some videos on what we decide to freeze dry. And I hope that you come along with us. Hit that subscribe button so that you can see. We got lots of things going on. It's the busy season again for us. We've got the first high tunnel cleaned out. We're seed starting, getting ready to plant. That high tunnel's going up. So there's more gardening videos. There's now going to be freeze drying recipe videos, and of course my cooking videos, and our general food preservation videos that we like to share with you guys. So have a wonderful weekend. I will be in touch tomorrow. My husband's going to crank that thing up in the morning. He's awfully tired. He's been outside in the heat all day long. So he's going to start on it first thing in the morning, and then he will continue on with that high tunnel update coming soon. Take care. God bless. Have a wonderful weekend.